The last week of October, only one thing I can think about, and that's going to the Grigsby, the famous Grigsby Farm in Illinois. Big whitetail bucks. They're starting to chase the does, they're hitting the scrapes, and they're callable. It's one of my favorite hunts every year that we do on Savage Outdoors. We're on our way to Illinois.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. And Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
We're headed to Illinois, to the Grigsby Farm. We got to pick up Jamie at the airport, get on the Savage Outdoors bus, couple-hour ride. We're going to be in Big Buck Central. Got 3 stands here. We're going to go get the stands hung. We're starting our hunt tomorrow, but we got to get a look at where these big bucks are hanging out, get some stands up. We'll be ready to start our hunt tomorrow. Feel great? Great. I got the 2 master guides. You don't guide the guide when you're at the Grigsby. You just get in the stand where they tell you to. First set hung. I actually shot a buck at that tree right over there a couple of years ago here. There's a lot of trees like that on the Grigsby. I can say that. It's a good spot. Nice little bean patch here. He just pulled his 5-point camera and had how many pictures? So I can't wait to get back to the lodge, check, see what's on there. But we got 2 more to hang, so ready? All right, stand number 2 ready to go. All right, we got 4 camera sets hung, that's plenty. We're in business. There's scrapes 20 yards from this stand. I can't wait for tomorrow we start hunting at the Grigsby, and my favorite place to whitetail hunt. Field and Stream stands are hung. It's time to get serious. Go shoot the bows with the guys a little bit of competition between Jamie, Randy, and myself. We like to shoot our bows and see who's got it going on. So we're gonna go shoot, get ready for this hunt. I can't wait for it to get started. Time to test the bows, make sure everything's good to go, and then we're gonna ride around and now do a little bit of scouting, see if the big bucks are out in the fields. It's Jamie's first time hunting up here. You get to see some of these giant Illinois bucks tonight. I believe I hit right where I was aiming because I didn't want to go in there where those 2 broadheads were. Like I was saying earlier, clinics and lessons is starting 5 minutes, $10 a whack, guys.
It's not exactly dead center. It's a little bit. It's about an 1/8 of an inch. Yeah.
9:30. I'm sorry. I'll redo it. We'll do it again.
Okay.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Conquest Sense. Thermacell. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Realtree. Nature Blind. Bad Boy Buggies. True Glow. Wacom Broadheads. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Nikon Sport Optics. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Pete Shoe Dryer. And the Pile Driver, any powder, any time. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovation.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
All right, first afternoon here at the Grigsby. Same stand we were in this morning. The wind is exactly the same, so we're gonna stay right here. We saw some decent deer activity early. And I think in an afternoon sit, you may see totally different deer here because you got this cornfield right here. And they're combining beans just down the road. So this is a nice spot with this evolved harvest food plot right here, kind of leading them out of the timber into the corn. Should be pretty good. It's early, we're gonna sit down, relax a little bit. Wait on the deer to start moving. Well, one thing for sure, we're back in Illinois because the wind is blowing. Seems like every time we come up here, you always have windy afternoons like this, but we've seen some big bucks when it's doing this. I'm hoping as the sun starts to set, they're gonna start coming out of this cornfield because I think there's a bunch of deer laying in the cornfield. There should be a bunch of deer in this bottom. Hopefully they don't come right up through here. The breeze is definitely blowing though. Just get a big buck to do that. That deer's less than 15 yards away. We just need a big one to do it. It's kind of wrapping it up. We're kind of losing our light now, but we've seen a few deer. We saw that one big buck across the road over there, which is a good sign. He was chasing a doe, so they're starting to do it a little bit. I think this stands in the right spot though, because most of the deer, they come right here in front of us. So we'll try it again tomorrow.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Just hanging out here in Illinois. Trying to hit you right with a big whitetail. The afternoons are always more promising here. We got here super early, so we can sit tight, be quiet.
Jamie's definitely on some deer. We just got to get that shooter buck in front of him so he can get that crack at his first Grigsby giant. You know, one thing about the Grigsby Farm, the reason they have so many deer here is just the sheer fact of the amount of food they grow. This is one of the biggest farming operations in Illinois. It's a first-class buttoned-up operation all the way around, from the equipment they use to the amount of corn and beans they're growing. It's just one big food plot, the entire farm. And these guys are in harvest mode. They are cutting crops as fast as they can, and we're hoping they get all this corn and all these bean fields cut so that these deer will get down in the timber with us.
Second morning here at the Grigsby, and it is nice and cold this morning. Sure feels like they ought to be moving. We got a little Glover food plot below us right here. We're right in a nice little pinch point. If one comes through this bottom, we'll probably get a crack at it. There's been a lot of big deer seen here in the past, I know that for sure. Now it's just a matter of one showing up.
Well, I really like this setup. With the sign we're seeing, we got scrapes right here under the stand, and there's a lot of buck traffic on this spy point camera that we've had set up here. I think this is our spot. We're gonna hunker down, we're gonna hunt this as hard as we can.
Here comes a small buck right here. Dang, I thought we had a big boy coming. I saw a bigger buck on the other ridge over there, and that little buck just came from there. I thought it was him coming. That's exciting though. This guy's eyes are kind of ready so bad. Look at him. was awesome. We just had two little bucks right here. I did a bunch of grunt. And the one came up here, and the other one came from across the food plot. Both of them right here range. They sparred for a second. We sitting here basically all morning, haven't seen anything, and then all of a sudden we got three bucks. We had a bigger buck on the other side of the creek, and I think he just went up on the hill and bedded. So maybe it's gonna keep getting good. It seems like these bucks want to ease in here to bed down. Those two little ones are still right there. We just get a big buck in here like that, man, we'll be in business. That was 10 yards away. That's a good morning hunt. It's our second morning. We were on a few more deer this morning, or more bucks. We saw the one decent buck we couldn't get on film across the creek, and all those small bucks right here under the stand. I like this setup. We got a spy point camera right there facing this scrape. I'm going to check that camera on my way out, pull the card, and see what's been here. But I think I'm just going to come right back in here this afternoon. It's a good setup. I like it. Just got to get a big buck in front of us. We'll be all right.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Randy, look right here. Big buck. You want him? Tell me when. Yes or no? Randy. Come on, Randy. I got it. Got him. There he is. We just got a big buck. Yes. Uncle Randy and Mike score again at the Grigsby. We sure did. Oh. I can't believe it, boy. We got him, yeah. Man, I rattled and looked up, and he was coming right up out of there. I think that's the same buck that we saw this morning go up on that ridge and bed. I mean, we rattled him in, those black magic antlers. Do they work? I guess so. Yes, that's a Grigsby. That's why you come hunt here. There's no other place like it. There just isn't. And that's by far not one of the biggest bucks that are here. There's giants here, and that's a great buck. But I mean, that's why I come hunt here. That's why you hunt the Grigsby. It's a special place. The Grigsby is a very, very special place. Ah, yes, sir. It's been good to me, I'm telling you. We got a little tradition here that you don't hunt more than a day or two because the hunt's so good, and we kept it alive. Day 2 afternoon, got a buck down at the Grigsby, and he's down right there. Yes. There's no reason to wait. By the time we get our stuff packed, go back, get the bad boy buggy, and come get big buck. Rattled him in. Yeah. Here, let's go check him out. I don't think he ran 20 yards from where I saw him tip over. I mean, this time of year, end of October, the week of Halloween's when I shot all these big bucks here. You gotta hunt the buck sign. 2 big scrapes right here, 15 yards under the stand. Had a spy point camera on him, and that buck has never been on that camera. That just shows you never know what you're gonna see. He's down right there, man. Big old brow tines on him. Look at that deer. Grigsby buck, man. Grigsby buck. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful buck. Look at that big old head on him. That's a nice deer. We rattled, he came right in. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, by no means is that the biggest buck I've ever killed at the Grigsby. We can't pretend to say it is. We've killed some giants here, but that's a beautiful 10-point buck. Nice mature deer. Good brows, got a little kicker there and got 2 little points off his brow tines there. So he's mainframe 10, and I guess Uncle Rennie says you can hang a ring on him, the points count. So I know those two will hang one. That one's not going to unless you lay him back. That'd be a big 12. Nice 12-point buck right there. That is what I'm talking about. I mean, we got a spy point camera right there and right on those scrapes and never got a picture of this buck. It just shows you this time of year, you never know what you're gonna see. Beautiful deer here at the Grigsby. Got him on the second day. I love it. I love bow hunting, man. This is so cool. The Grigsby is a very special place. I brought my good luck charm with me. Last year when she showed up, we shot one, and now this year she's back and we got another deer. Is that all you gotta say? Can't. Well, come on. Well, come gut it and drag it. Isn't that what you said you were gonna do last night?
Recover.
Oh, come on. The famous ride to the Grigsby cooler.
Yep.
Another great hunt here at the Grigsby Farm. This place has been good to me over the years. We've killed some huge bucks here. This year, no exception. Got to rattle this deer in. One of the more exciting buck kills I've had at the Grigsby Farm. Jamie's on a good deer. There's some great bucks on this property. We all know that. Make sure to tune in next week. Jamie's gonna be chasing his big Illinois buck right here on Savage Outdoors. Thanks for watching.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Nikon Sport Optics. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Otis Technologies. Fusion Ammunition, tough, accurate, lethal. Pete Shoe Dryer. Bad Boy Buggies. Nature Blind. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Can Cooker. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Thermacell. Revolutionary Thunder Series turkey calls, only from Flextone. The Caldwell Deadshot Tree Pod. True bench rest accuracy from the stand. Campbell Cameras. Order your camera today and start enjoying the sport of filming hunts. Crossbreed holsters. Carry concealed. Carry comfortably. Carry the cross.
Something's good for us.